Vicki Marie Prophecy End Time Ministry, you guys. We will be going over the news that has been taking place to let you know that we are living in the right now situation. Okay. Now, I want to go with a fire that had taken place in Jerusalem today. It was a wholesale fire market in Jerusalem. Okay, and it was near a bunch of woods, and it had threatened Israel Electric Corporation building. And many firefighters was outside battling this big old blaze that had taken place. It was a huge blaze. I don't think anyone got hurt. It's pretty much, I don't know how much right now that it is contained, but they were containing it. And everything, but I think everything's kind of pretty decent, but the air and stuff, is polluted now, and I mean, it's just crazy, but we need to know that these things are starting to happen more frequently around the world. Okay. Now, with that being said, there's an earthquake that had also taken place in Israel today, too, and Pensacola as well. So there's two earthquakes that has rattled the earth. Yes, I said it, the earth is shaking and it's awakening. Yes, it is. Now, South Texas bus crash that had taken place Saturday, which was May the 14th, 2016. It had taken 8 lives and injuring 44 other people during this process. Now, we are seeing a lot more of these crashes with multiple people in them, leading into deaths or some type of an injury more than ever before. Okay, now to me, I just feel there's something behind that, but that's just me. Okay, we are starting to hear more of those than just a one single car crash or one vehicle collide into another one. It's multiple vehicles, a bunch of people, is getting injured, death, something. And that is why I put that out there, because we're starting to see a lot more of these unfold. Barack Obama joins Facebook today for a live interview. Barack Obama on Monday, May the 16th, 2016, will discuss with Biz News the U.S. Supreme Court and his nominee for Judge Maverick. Obama announces his federal appeals to court judge as his nominee to the nation's highest court. Okay, Obama, his interview is set for 2:50 Eastern time, and it is still unclear if it's going to be live streamed or screened for a later post. Okay, so that is unclear, but if you want to check that out, that's YouTube, Facebook. Now, I just want to know what the man's got to say. I'm not going to be deceived by any means, but I just want to know the words that it is that he uses and just be aware of certain words it is the man uses. But anyways, we just need to be aware of these things and where things is going in life. But I put that out there for that reason, just in case that you guys wanted to check that out for whatever reason. Like me, I like getting my facts and getting all my evidence together, and you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So anyways, you guys, there is Acid Ridge Energy files for bankruptcy protection. Oklahoma City Oil and Gas Company filed for bankruptcy protection on Monday, which is today, May the 16th, after reaching a deal with its creditors to swipe $3.7 billion in debit for control of oil and gas company. Oklahoma City Company filed for Chapter 11 protection in the United States Bankruptcy Court in Houston, you guys. And they reached a deal with majority of its leaders and bond holders. Why is this important? Because we are definitely seeing the economy collapse. We are seeing more companies go into bankruptcy than ever before. And we are starting to see some of our big high people running into the mountains. They're just running out of the blue. So I'm just saying it's getting ready to be for the the chip system. Okay, so we need to be ready. We need to know really what time it is, because all these things is definitely taking place. And Tullahoma, Mississippi plane crash that occurred, taking 4 lives as well. A pilot and 3 passengers has been confirmed dead. B-36 crashed at 8:32 a.m. Monday, and I do believe that is today, May the 16th, 2016, half a mile from runway 18. A pilot reports smoke in the cockpit before the crash. Mississippi Emergency Management stated the plane was a private plane with only 4 people total on board of this plane. This is something I just gotta do this. We are seeing more plane crashes than ever before. Just a single plane crash with 3 or 4 people in it anymore. You hardly heard of that. And now you're starting to hear it more and more and more, at least once a week, somehow or another. And it's got 2 or 3 people in it. More car and bus accidents, more train accidents than before. So that's why I'm giving you the news. This is the right now we're in. Now, unstoppable California killer bees has taken over a town in Northern California. A huge swarm of aggressive bees have taken over a town in Northern California, and the bees are relentless, and if you spray them, it doesn't seem to stop them. That's what they just continue to go, I reckon. It's like non-stoppable. So anyways, you guys, this started Friday, which was May the 13th, 2016, and they're saying that it's continuing to get worse and worse and worse, and they're trying to fix this problem, trying to work on this problem. There's restrictions at certain places now because of these bees as well. So anyways, because it's like just taking over the area there, and they're trying to figure out how to contain this and get these killer bees out of there. But the bees are believed to be killer bees. They've taken over a hive of honeybees in beekeeper's backyard. So that's what had happened there. But multiple people has been stung by these bees over and over, a couple of times, whatnot, and it's left 2 dogs dead in the process as well. So them things has definitely taken place. And now we got some more news. Gary Wallace, an attorney and political blocker at Vance, Indiana, he was found shot dead in a stairway at an apartment block, and this happened on May the 1st, 2016. He was the source for photos of Marco, the Republican presidential candidate. Well, he was running, but he dropped out. And these were the photos in South Florida. Well, anyways, he did the thing with Ted Cruz's father having ties with Lee Harvey Oswald. Police received a report of a person that was shot on the 400 block of North Park Avenue. Gary was pronounced deceased at the scene. Okay, we are also seeing these take place as well. More and more politicians, singers, attorneys, doctors. We are starting to see more of these people especially the ones that are trying to, make a stand or are going against the Obama administration. They're starting to die off, and it's the truth. Do your research. Now, you also have Hawaii is at a risk for a devastating tsunami, a prediction of also a mega earthquake as well. And Texas flood that is taking place. There's an emergency that has been declared because of this. Because the rain has been really bad, really, really bad, pouring so bad. Floods, just flooding the roads and trying to get, the water getting into people's houses and things. So far, there's no injuries that I'm aware of that has occurred during this time. But people has been stranded on the highways because of the waters. But there has been over 24 crashes that has occurred because of this as well. Now, on that note, I got one last thing I like to tell you guys because I think that it is very important. The site of Jesus baptism. The project aims to remove explosives left after the 1967 war that had taken place, giving pilgrims improved access to the church and monasteries, which John the Baptist said to have baptized Jesus more than 2,000 years ago. Israel fought for control of the West Bank from Jordan in 1967 war that had taken place, and Israel has cleared part of the site in 2011, and has been very popular attraction for visiting Christian pilgrims since then. Now you have so anyways, they're allowing the United States and the UK group Hollow Trust to clear 136 acres of the rest of the site. The site of Jesus baptism, and that will lead more attraction to that area, that it will be more popular and things like that. So I wanted to save that for last because it's just very interesting. It really is. But we are seeing all these things take place and unfold and come together and stuff, you guys. But that's your news for today for me.